Disclaimer, I do not dislike TVSins, and that is not a lie. So we're finally back to seeing TVSins videos for SpongeBob episodes, and this time it's for the episode Rock Bottom. Enjoy, everyone.
I'm jumping into the depths of the sea to experience the wacky world of Robert the Sponge. You said this was one of your favorite episodes, so here we are. Spoiler, I'm already annoyed. First, how do roller coasters work under the water? Not only is gravity massively affected by buoyancy and water resistance, but also, what's the structure made of that will hold up to any safety regulations? Are safety regulations even a thing here?
And, of course, you start off seeing SpongeBob by, unsurprisingly, trying to apply real-world logic to it. And I don't think anyone was watching this episode and questioning how the roller coaster works underwater, Jer.
Also, we apparently have balloons underwater. This means the sea creature expelled precious air in a pressurized environment until it was large enough to float. Holy shit, I just realized that's probably what extraterrestrials think about us when we blow up a balloon.
Well, yeah, but it works just like a balloon in the real world here. So...
Also, do these rides even take riders? Because the Ferris wheel looks like it's being ridden by actual gloves. I'm beginning to think this whole show was written with very little thought given to any decisions other than whether to go with the Acapulco Gold or Sour Diesel.
Well, from this shot, we're seeing the back of the seats on the Ferris wheel, which is why we aren't seeing any riders on it. And also, there are other episodes in the show where characters are shown going on rides at Glove World, like these two instances.
Another fantastic day at Glove World.
Another fantastic day. So, you've been here before? Considering the rest of this episode revolves around you getting on the wrong bus home, this statement is patient zero for me not feeling the least bit sorry for your forgetful spongy ass.
But even in the real world, it's 100% possible to get on the wrong bus.
Flower clouds.
Pointing things out on the screen.
Wooden floor planks and bamboo chairs, eh? Let's hope you sealed those properly.
And they are, since nothing happens to them during the series. Also, where's the comma between chairs and A?
The balloon will easily fit inside that door. I guess you'd think making a joke about something being too big to fit when it's clearly small enough to go in without any friction whatsoever is hilarious. Well, it's not. Just ask my college girlfriend.
Jeremy makes an inappropriate comment, cliche.
Let me check my other pocket.
Forget it!
What did you say?
This goes on for Sponge time.
But the footage you're showing here is at the end of it, so...
Unless this is an actual lead balloon, it would not be doing this much damage to the bus driver. But even so, did he really have time to apply bandages to his face in between balloon beatings?
Well, the episode is showing that the balloon badly hurt him. And also, the bandage is just the episode's way of showing him hurt.
I got gloves for my glove action figure.
But where's the other glove? You said gloves. Are you just ignoring the other three fingers that also need gloves? Holy Barnacle, SpongeBob stole it for his nose. What an asshole. Also, nose condoms.
And cartoons like SpongeBob won't be showing sexual things, Jeremy.
Patrick, I think we're on the wrong path.
In this shot, we firmly establish into SpongeBob canon that Patrick does not have the sort of Ghibli downstairs bits that shouldn't be stepped on.
Aha, found a typo mistake. There's an extra N in canon here.
This reminds me of the time I was 7 and all the kid cousins were dropped off at Great Aunt Regina's for...
Next.
Also, if he's truly a sponge, shouldn't he just squish down to almost nothing? I've seen sponge dinosaurs come from tiny pills, so I know what's possible, damn it.
But this is the rule the episode is giving you here, so...
Delayed inertia.
You mean in a world where a sponge talks, lives in a pineapple under the sea, works as a fry cook, has a pet snail, and is friends with a starfish and a squirrel? Do I have that right?
This door opened the opposite direction earlier, so does anything that lives near a pineapple under the sea make sense? I may just have answered my own question.
Admits nothing makes sense in SpongeBob, still questions it anyway.
Look! I can't even tell the bathrooms apart!
North Carolina.
I get that you're just making a joke here, Jer, but that's still not a sin of this episode.
Do you have any idea the kind of water pressure coming out of that toilet to flush at 15,000 feet below sea level? Sweet Kalana Christ in hurricane heaven, that's gotta hurt.
And here we have Jeremy trying to apply real-world logic to the show again, despite admitting earlier that nothing makes sense in SpongeBob.
I'm confused. If they're under the sea, can't they swim?
No, because like I've said before, the characters are only shown swimming at Goo Lagoon or in the underwater ocean in general.
Selective gravity is selective.
Well, yeah, since fantasy worlds are allowed to have their own rules.
Hang on, at Glove World, the sign for the bus was a green triangle, not a red semicircle. Are these two different bus lines entirely?
Well, this sign is in Rock Bottom, and everything is different in it, so it makes sense that the bus sign is different here as well.
This happens for the remainder of the episode. In fact, Bob of the Family Sponge will miss 13 more buses. They zoom, zip, and speed by regularly. And never do we understand where these buses come from or why they stop for such a short amount of time.
Because it's establishing the main reason why SpongeBob is stuck in Rock Bottom, which is that he keeps continuously missing the bus.
Getting hungry.
Do sponges have digestive systems? I always thought he was basically a kitchen cleaner sponge with pants up square.
So, a sponge being able to talk and generally do things a living person can do are fine, but him having a digestive system is going too far for you?
But how does a machine like this work underwater? It seems to run on electricity and I just can't. Look, I get that this is SpongeBob and it's all ridiculous, but this is what I do. Blame me all you like, but you're the one who invited the dominatrix into the hardware store. Don't look surprised when I find creative ways to use the Allen wrench.
Well, this is just something the episode doesn't need to explain here. And I love how you admit this is SpongeBob, but then you constantly question its logic.
And now I know that fish are born with pants on, which answers my why are they wearing clothes question, I guess.
Well, again, this is Rock Bottom, which is different from Bikini Bottom.
Huh?
There's no way 369 creatures were standing between Bob and this window. I doubt the veracity of your cartoon physics and I call you out on them forthwith.
And here we have Jeremy questioning SpongeBob logic again, despite him earlier saying that this is SpongeBob. Also, it was 332 creatures ahead of SpongeBob, not 369.
Is he wearing arm poofs, or has his face grown out and down over his shirt? You know what, I need a lesson on SpongeBob anatomy so I can better understand what's happening here. I take it back. I take it all back.
And you still gave the episode a sin?
So I guess the big reveal here is the deep sea creatures exhale helium?
Again, this is Rock Bottom, and everything is different.
And what causes the balloon to suddenly stop its ascension to the surface of the sea and direct itself to SpongeBob's house with pinpoint accuracy?
It's because it's cartoon logic, Jeremy, and I think that should be the only answer you need for that question. And here's the result, everybody. This intel is 388, and the sentence will be missing the bus. Thank you for watching, everybody, and happy holidays.